Hi guys, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I have been having a lot of crazy things happen this week. One of them being my car not turning on. I tried to film this video Tuesday and yesterday because I wanted to do like a whole come thrift with me video because I haven't been thrifting in a while and I wanted to bring you guys with me, but I wasn't able to do that. So we're gonna be doing a little transformation. I was planning on doing something like this. I already do have some hair dye. We're gonna be going for something like teal blue. If I can find my developer, I really want to put skunk stripes in my hair, probably on my fringe and like right here. But if I can't find the developer, then we can't do that. I forgot to mention that I also wanted to paint my nails. I wanted to like match my hair color to my nails, but I don't have a polish that's that color. Might just do plain old black and keep it simple. We'll see if I have time for that. I just picked up my room a little bit just to get my space a bit more clean. I won't be showing you that. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. We're gonna transition to the kitchen. Oh, hello again. I'm in my kitchen now. I am filming on my iPad, so I can't really show you guys like me actually cooking. I'll be making a ham and cheese and egg breakfast sandwich. Let me know down in the comments how you like your eggs. I personally like them over medium. Little bit of a jammy yolk with it running a little bit. That's my favorite. I think for the structural integrity of this sandwich, I need to make my eggs scrambled. So first, we need our eggs. These are the eggs I like to use. We're gonna crack 2 eggs into our bowl. Now you're gonna season to taste. I usually just use salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Then you're gonna get your heavy whipping cream. Give it a good shake. You're gonna put about a tablespoon or 2. I'm not really too sure. I don't really do measurements when I'm cooking, unfortunately. Now you're just gonna scramble it up. Perfectly fluffy scrambled egg. I just preheated my pan. Now I'm gonna put some bread in the toaster. I like to do it just so it's like completely out the way because I feel like I cook my eggs and then I always forget to put the toast on after. We're gonna get our slices. This is sourdough bread. Pop those in there. All right, guys, my pan just got done preheating. Now we finna just put the egg in there. Just like that. We're gonna let the sides get a little more hard and cooked. Eggs are done cooking. They look a bit burnt. I promise they're not. It's just because I browned the butter beforehand. But our bread did just finish toasting, so now it's time to assemble. Bruh, I was gonna fucking grate some cheese and I forgot. Next time. All right, so we're gonna get our plate here and get our 2 pieces of perfectly toasted bread. I don't like to put butter on my toast. I like to put cream cheese. Shh, just trust. Excuse if you hear some noise. People are moving it around upstairs. Another question I'm asking for you. Do you mix your cream cheese? My boyfriend and I went on a whole tangent about this. He was like, you don't need to mix your cream cheese. It's unnecessary. And I was like, okay, but like, yes, you do. And he was like, I've eaten almost 200 containers of cream cheese and it doesn't say to mix it. Okay. I don't think it tells you to mix peanut butter on the packaging, but you do because the oils are like separated. Look how much better that looks. Anyways, I'm gonna put some cream cheese on these bread now. This is some garlic herb chicken breast I picked up from the store the other day. I'm just gonna take a couple slices, put them right on top of the cream cheese. No, I'm not cooking it or heating it up. I'm too lazy for that. I just tried a little piece and oh my fucking god, that tasted exactly like my childhood. Some quick lore. My parents are separated. They have been since I was 4 years old. I was a very picky eater as a kid. My dad would make me like snack plates of everything I liked. He would make me Maruchan ramen noodles, the chicken flavor with black olives and this exact fucking chicken on the plate. Wow, like that just like kind of made my day, honestly. I'm just gonna top my eggs with some Cholula hot sauce. This is my favorite hot sauce. I love it. Boom. Glorious, glorious little breakfast Sammy. I forgot my boyfriend made coffee last night, so we're gonna make a cup of coffee. So these are the creamers I like to use for my coffee. This is the 𝕻𝖎𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖓𝖌 cookie butter. It is dairy free, so if you're lactose like me, get this. It's so yummy. I don't have any almond milk, so I'm just gonna have to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it, just because in this economy we gotta conserve what we buy. Little coffee mug. It is from Spencer's in my local mall. Let's give her a taste. Absolutely fire. All right, I'm back in my room, have my breakfast sandwich and my coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that and consume that. Probably watch a little bit of YouTube. I'll see ya when I'm ready to begin my transformation. Hey guys, it's a few hours later. I have my t-shirt that I wear for dyeing my hair, so let's get started. I'll see you when I'm parting my hair. I'm not gonna lie, I've only dyed my hair myself one other time before, and I just used a couple claw clips to pin my hair back. I'm gonna section it at the top. Also, apologies, this is the best angle that I could achieve at the moment. I section it at the top like this. I'm just gonna use like some normal clips to clip up my bangs. My hair is now clipped up, and I'm going to go ahead and mix my dye. I'm using some Manic Panic in the shade Enchanted Forest. I've used this before all over my head and it was a gorgeous color. For the second part of my mixture, I'm using Arctic Fox and Jane Blue. I'm gonna mix this up. I'll be back once that's done. I did forget to apply Aquaphor. You don't have to use Aquaphor, it can be any kind of petroleum. I forgot to apply this on my forehead and my ears, so I'm also gonna do that real quick. Alrighty guys, apology about the angle changing. I did get a chair to make this easier, so I did equal parts of the Manic Panic and the Arctic Fox. I just added a little bit of conditioner for some nourishment. Hey guys, 30 minutes turned into 3 hours because I was editing what you saw before this. I figured that I could use the time that I needed to process to edit, but it turned into something a lot more ambitious than I anticipated. So it's way later now, but we gotta wash this out. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna record myself washing it out just because just literally don't think I can, unless I put you guys in my toilet, but I don't think you guys would like that. So all right, let's begin the washings. Hey guys, I just finished washing my hair out. I took a shower. As it is 12 in the morning, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for now and go to sleep, and you'll see me when I'm ready to do the rest of my transformation. Hey guys, it's a few days later. Just wanted to show you quickly how my hair turned out. I think overall it looks pretty good. Today we're going to be beginning part 2 of my transformation. I'm gonna be doing my makeup, looking cute, looking hot, looking sexy, because I haven't done a cute, hot, sexy look in a minute. So let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and clipped my bangs up, and let's just go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so the first step, the products that I like to use are the True Match foundation and the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You can't even see the name on it anymore, but those are the products for my face I like to use. I usually just apply a pump of foundation on the back of my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where I apply it. I like to do it in the middle of my cheeks, my brow, my nose, and my chin, just where I have the most redness. Anywhere where there's extra, I kind of just put it where I see fit. I also like to get into the crevices of my nose like that. When I blend my foundation, I like to do it in very, very light taps. You don't want to swipe or drag product on your face, especially because this is a medium coverage, this isn't full coverage. We gotta be kind of strategic on how we blend out this foundation. Start from the middle and go out. Now that my foundation's blended, we're gonna be applying my concealer. I do it basically in the same areas that I do my foundation, and I've been honestly really liking reverse contouring as of late. Let me not get my hair in there. Like I did with my foundation, I'm just gonna blend in light taps, and I'll be back as soon as it's blended. My silly goofy self forgot to put my circle lenses in. Obviously you're gonna want to do that before you start doing your makeup, but I forgot it. Anyways, we are gonna go ahead and start contouring. Usually if I use a liquid contour like this one, which for all the cool toned people out there, this is a really good option, I'm not gonna lie. Let me show you how cool it actually is. As you can see, there's no orange. Not around here, partner. Not around here. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna place it where I normally do. I place it where my complexion naturally has shadow. So usually under my eyes, right in the good spot in my jaw, and then a little under my chin, under my lip, and a little bit between my philtrum. I think that's what this is called. This is the brush that I like to use to blend my contour out. I know it's EcoTools brush. It came in like a brush set. I'll probably be showing you more of these at another time in the video. I'm just gonna begin blending my contour. You want to make sure to tap and not drag as well. Getting a smooth, flawless base is all about tapping the product into the skin. For my nose, I have to be really gentle because product usually doesn't stick on my nose. I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but product hates to stay on my nose. For the sides of my face, when I blend, I like to push and flick kind of up at the same time like this. Blending it up is gonna help you get that really snatched contour line. For my nose, I like to use a smaller brush that is rounded at the top. It's similar to the shape, but it's just smaller. Just like the rest of my contour, I like to tap, and then I'll bring it down slowly and then bring it up slowly. Just like sometimes, I think today is one of those days where I applied a bit too much contour on my nose. I'm not doing brows today, thankfully. Once it looks something like this, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my beauty blender with some setting spray. I was actually supposed to spray my face for every layer. For long lasting wear, spray your face between every layer. Trust me, the 𝕰𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖓𝖌 aren't lying about that. Trust. You can't trust them. Trust me. I used the micro setting mist stay all night blue light setting spray from e.l.f. It seems like you need more than you actually do, but you really only need like 6 spritzes. Sometimes I'd be like, because I can't feel it, but trust. Alrighty guys, that is the base all done. Now we just gotta set her. I use the True Match Super Blendable Foundation Powder in the shade W2 Light. Take this dry, crusty beauty blender and just go in, and then I'll tap, and it should look something like that. It should be like caked on there. Now, because I'm a creasy goblin, I'm blending out those creases in my eyes. I literally open my eye like this, and I look up, and I get right in those creases. And if you're not doing this with your mouth, you're not doing it right. Next application, do that again. Tap off the excess. You're gonna keep doing that until your whole face is covered. For me, I like to start under my eyes, go down to my cheek area, and then I'll blend the top of my eyelid, powder this, and then I powder this half of my nose, and then my chin, kind of like all at once. Also, I forgot to mention, just like when you're blending your foundation, you want to apply this lightly as well. I'm halfway done with this video and I just realized that my HD was on 30 and not 60. And also the lighting is absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry, but there's really nowhere I could go with this. I'm just gonna powder the other side of my face now. Wow, that looks so much better. Hi. I'm back from powdering. I'm gonna clean off my eyelashes as well as fill my beauty spots back in. So all of these natural markings that I have on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and just fill those in with this NYX Epic Wear Waterproof Eyeliner. This won't move. It will not move. It is actually waterproof, and NYX, thank you for that. Honestly, thank you. Now that all of my beauty spots are on, I'm gonna go ahead and give my face a little fanning. I was kind of feeling bold, black smoky eye, and then I'll probably just do my normal lip product. I recently purchased the About Face Fluid Eye Paint in Matte. This is gonna be my first time using this really. Alright guys, I'm not gonna hold it to you. I don't have another brush to use with this. So, bear with me. I'm just going to take the right end of the brush and just dab the product onto here. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this eye first. Alright, my little eye crease is kind of getting in the way, so just and see where I need to go up to. Okay, about right here. Alright, apologies if I'm not getting the best angle. Alright, so I went and finished this eye. I feel like it looks pretty good for my first time using the paint. I'd say it does dry down relatively quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other eye and I'll be right back. I am struggling a bit trying to get this diffused look on this eye. Well, it's keeping it even. Let's just keep it going. Relatively, I don't think this will be an issue for this particular makeup look, but if you have eyes similar to mine, it is something to keep in mind. Alrighty, so this is the best I could do at the moment. I think it looks pretty even to me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and be lining the underside of my eye with the same About Face liquid eye paint. Alright, my right eye is done. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side to this side. Alrighty, now that we look very similar to a trash bandit, we're gonna be setting the eye paint with black eyeshadow. This is the palette I'm gonna be using today. It is the Kiss Glam Light palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, Black Diamond. I think the easiest way to do this would just be using my finger to set, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Already, the difference is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It covered up a lot of the cracking from the eye paint. Alright guys, apology for the lighting change again. The sun did just come out again. Now that we're done setting the top, I'm gonna go ahead and set the bottom and smoke it out slightly with the same brush I used before and the same black eyeshadow from this Kiss palette. Should look something like this once it's finished, and I'm gonna repeat that on the other eye. Alrighty guys, the black eyeshadow is now placed. I think everything looks pretty blended. We're gonna move on to applying the shimmer. In the same Kiss palette, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this color right here. It's the shade Alive. I'm gonna spray my finger with some setting spray. Same thing with the black eyeshadow. I'm just gonna dab that on. Alrighty, this is what it's looking like after I sprayed my finger, patted it on about 3 times. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other side. Alrighty, both eyelids are done. I did realize I had the slightest bit of fallout from that black eyeshadow. And no Y2K type beat is going to be complete without a harshly bright highlighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Liquid Ultimate Glow Shots by NYX. My brow, here, a little on my nose, mainly around my eye area. Because I have no eyebrows, putting highlighter on is super fun. Alright guys, we are almost done with the transformation. The last thing I have to do is just curl my lashes. I got this Shiseido eyelash curler. As you can see, this one is a lot wider than this one, which means my eyes are not gonna get pinched, thank God. The mascara I like to use is the Lash Princess in the sculpted volume version. I just curled my other eye. I do really like the eyelash curler. It definitely pinches, but it gets all of my lashes. The mascara is on. And now we're gonna go ahead and apply our lashes. I'm so excited. I haven't worn lashes in like, I don't even know when, probably at least 6 months. I bought a brand new duo glue for this video. I also forgot I got a new face puff. Well, when I do my everyday makeup tutorial, I'll be using this and I'll review it for you. Apologies. Back to the task at hand, which is applying my lashes. There we go. Oh my god, my septum looks so much more shiny now. I just wiped it off with a little bit of alcohol. Also, I forgot to mention, these are Allure London lashes in the shade 𝕰𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖓𝖌. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my little hamsies that were already cut to size. Alrighty, I got some lash glue on the band, so now we gotta wait. Alright, so my glue just finished setting. I'm gonna do my best to film this for you guys. Just want to put the center of your lash band on the center of where you want to place your lash. And you're gonna take the end and adjust it to your lash line. Do the same for the front of the lash. It'll be super easy to do if your glue is dried enough. Whoa. I also like to clamp it, but I just like to make sure it's set in place where I want it before I clamp it. And bam, you got yourself a lash. Alrighty guys, the last step is going to be lips. So I'm just gonna be using my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Noir. It might just be in the shade Black. I like to keep it in the center of my lips. I'm gonna add a little bit of white right there. Alright, I think that's the best that's gonna be for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take these clips out, do my hair. I'm not sure if I'm gonna include me doing that, but if I do, then it'll be after this clip, so. I'm just gonna like fluff it a little more, and then I'm gonna put the hair clips in, and we'll get into picking out my outfit. Man, I'm not fucking with the clips. I'm not fucking with the clips anymore. Alright guys, this is the final makeup look. Now we're going to pick out a fit. This was the fit I was wearing to the store, so let's go ahead and change. Alright, so you guys have never seen my room, so this is gonna be kind of weird to explain, but my bed is right here. And my closet is over here. So I'm gonna have to grab the items back here and then go up here to show you guys the clothes. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me go through my closet, so I'm just gonna pull out some cute stuff and we'll go from there. I'm gonna start the outfit by incorporating this little lace crochet cardigan. I thrifted with my bestie is if you're watching this, thank you so much, bestie. Love you. This is so cute and dainty, and I'm not gonna lie, where I live it's very hot at the moment. I think that will be a good start. The next item I think I'm gonna pair with that little cardigan is this little button-up zebra top. It has these really pretty frills at the side. The next item I'm gonna be using is this little 𝕮𝖊𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖓𝖌 blazer. I think that the grays match well. For the bottoms, I think I'm either gonna be taking these capris Josephine Coast, or I have this simple black flowy long maxi skirt. Probably gonna opt to this just because it's more comfortable. Alrighty you guys, I'm really liking how this is layering so far. The next thing I'm gonna do is add some accessory. Low-key, I'm gonna have a seat for you because I have a lot to show you, okay? The first thing is my left hand. This is a spiral. Got this ring at a thrift store. This is a moonstone ring my dad gifted me. This is also a moonstone ring. Then we have this sterling silver ring, 𝕬𝖎𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖌 ring. It's honestly so gorgeous. I'm very thankful. Next, we have my right hand. This right now has a moonstone ring, and then this is a labradorite ring. It flashes here and a little here that my mom found for me in Goodwill, so thanks, Mom. Next, I'm gonna be putting on this little teal necklace. Ta-da! The next necklace that I have, I actually made myself. This is just some ribbon I got from Walmart actually, and some keys I got from family's museum when I went to my family reunion. This is what that looks like on. This necklace, I wear it every single day. It's just so cute and chunky. Something I've been really loving to do is adding earrings to my clothes just to make them look cooler. These are some little pearl earrings I just put on my vest. Honestly, I don't have a reason for it. I just think it looks cool. Sorry, the reflection of my glasses was really distracting me for a moment. Also, if you're wondering, yes, those are my prescription glasses. Alrighty guys, I am so pleased to say that this is the final part of the video, or at least me talking. This is the final makeup. I just want to say, if you are still here, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I will see ya in the next one. Bye!